subscribe and ring the bell to never miss an update.
Hello everyone! Today on Lady Mary Beth, we're popping into MAM Resale, delivering some Houston Resale guides. They are on the map. They have 2 locations, including in the Houston Heights. I'm not sure what they've got for us today. This has been closed for several days with a catastrophic storm hitting Houston, and they were a cooling and hydration station for the community. As always, that charity resale is giving back to the community. Let's go inside and see what we can find today when we deliver these resale guides.
Insider tip, MAM has a $5 coupon in the Houston Resale Guide. You can pick that up for free at MAM or any participating stores. They are on the map. Here's a look at MAM Resale. If you haven't been, I highly recommend that you pop in. They always have some great treasures to discover.
Welcome to MAM Resale. Their quarterly sale and store reset has been postponed because Houston has experienced a catastrophic storm and many folks in this area are still without power. And sadly, I will miss the sale. I'll be in Germany. I want to showcase a few items today while we're here to deliver the resale guides.
They're highlighting some fashion at the front of the store from their boutique and some good brands here. Talbot's for $7. I wish I had more time to try on some clothing to pack in my suitcase for Germany. $12 for this modern dress that was segued from lunch, tea time to dinner. Definitely need to come back and take a look at some of their fashion accessories and fancy footwear in the boutique. A pair of familiar vases. If you saw the previous MAM Resale segment, you would know exactly where these were in the store. And as always, we'll look at the back stamp. The Glen Bay Garden Vase is a limited edition and an annual piece. The Songbird Vase is celebrating 150 years of Blalock Road china, priced at $60.
I'm surprised that they still have the Blalock vases here. We saw these during our last visit with the store reset. This is a beautiful piece, $55, wonderful back stamp. This will be half price during their sale, which is next weekend. And they have a companion piece here too that is quite beautiful. Definitely an affordable way to shop for Blalock Road china.
I always make a beeline for these glass cases. And they have some top brands inside and occasionally even brand new in a box. If you're looking for great gifts, this is the area of the store I would recommend. And I see a familiar Waterford crystal gray box and something special for the holiday season. Silver overlay is a very nice touch for your table setting, and that's a good price. I'll tell you more about it. And hard to resist, no matter what time of the year it is. Christmas always puts me in a good spirit. You'll notice the back stamp says special. I wonder if maybe they didn't make too many of these, or maybe it was custom made. $14 is a good price.
Always something fun to discover in the cases. Sterling silver overlay. You may have seen some console bowls, candle holders, sugar and creamer, very practical. And you can polish this with any silver polish or polishing cloth. Priced at $25, that's definitely an old world touch to your table setting and tea time. This Lenox single tidbit server, absolutely love it. Sort of like a sandwich server that we see in the vintage glass. This is the Lenox Holiday, one of my patterns. You probably saw me buy this at an estate sale recently. And this is a great deal at $14.
I just love it when a cart rolls out. You can definitely get some school spirit, and nearby Springwoods High School has the tiger as a mascot. Perhaps that came from a local family. A stack of plates. It has a modern look, but it actually has a vintage story. This is a great find. I can tell you they sold probably within about 1 minute. I turned around and they were gone.
They just rolled out a cart full of goodies, including the eye of the tiger here, priced at $28. Isn't he cute? I'm eyeing the forest green Anchor Hocking square plates. They're priced at $2 each. And you've got a whole stack here. That square shape that is popular now, that is actually a vintage look. Aren't those fantastic? And this is a color that will go with many different table settings, holidays, and celebrations.
There are lots of decorative items too that they've rolled out. And I find that many of these come from the Accessory Place, which is a high-end store that's nearby. And you just never know what you'll find. Sometimes even a price tag. And certainly more affordable than going to a decorator store or even a local craft store. And you often find things that are very current too with the design trends, and we're looking for a price. And it's, of course, very affordable, as everything is in MAM. And there's even a clock to keep us on time. I do find that there are a lot of decorators that shop resale stores. It's not just individuals wanting to have great gifts and home decor. And I think I found the perfect clock. In my favorite blue and white. I like that touch of gold. We'll have to go into the case and see if there's an interesting back stamp. It's priced at $15. And I really should have bought this. Those are the colors of my logo. It's custom made for Neiman Marcus. This is from Bombay Company. I recognize it. $5 for the set. They made a coffee and tea service that matched this. I featured in an episode a long time ago, a garage sale. And a touch of chinoiserie with these figurines, priced at $200 each. There must be a story with these. Or perhaps an original price. A lot of things were coming out so quickly. And I do like to look at some of the older china pieces, even if it's a lone coffee pot. It looks like RS Prussia. Definitely European. It's from Bavaria. $50. And this area usually has some great items as well. Vintage glass, dishware, collectibles, and lusterware. Definitely a Japanese influence. It's highly collectible and certainly fun for afternoon tea. Lots of detail with the cherry blossoms. You could even put this on a stand and enjoy it. $4. Or make a piece of jewelry out of it. Who would have thought? There's a giant owl. That could certainly be a decorative item, $95. I find that mid-century often featured owls. You'll find them in brass and glass, and perhaps this is an older piece. Over the years, I found Waterford crystal here, and some top brands today that do not disappoint. Candle holders make great gifts as well, and they don't take up a lot of space, so that's something that I certainly look for when I'm out and about. And there's so many wonderful European manufacturers here. This is Miller Rogaska. I'll tell you more about it and the connection to Waterford crystal. And even some German influences here for a great deal. $5. And you'll see that acid etched logo, Blalock Road.
A beautiful selection of crystal candlesticks. These at first glance may look like Waterford crystal, but they're actually Miller Rogaska. And there is a reason they look similar. They were very much inspired by the Waterford crystal line. This is a company that started in 1984. Mr. John Miller had been the president of Waterford, USA for 25 years. And when Waterford represented themselves, when I started with Waterford Crystal not too long after, Mr. Miller was out of a job. And he started his own crystal company, making these beautiful items in Slovenia, which ironically is where Waterford Crystal is made today. Another great company is represented here, Villeroy & Boch. That is a German china manufacturer. They sometimes do make some crystal pieces. They are located 25 minutes from our home in Germany in the town of Mettlach in the state of the Saarland. Headed there in just a few days. These were popular in the 1980s and very expensive. They're sold individually. These are graduated, as you can see, which makes for an interesting table setting. My mother received some of these as hostess gifts in the 80s. And they are priced at $5, $8, and $10. Very good price.
Stay tuned for a future segment at the Trödelcenter in Germany, where we find the same trio of candle holders that are also Villeroy & Boch, and a bit of a higher price there. MAM has some deals. That etched glass is a beauty. It's always worth looking through beverage glasses. Here, you never know what you'll find, including hidden gems like Waterford Crystal. Let's go to this center section that anchors the housewares department, and we might find something amazing, including some chinoiserie inspired pieces and a pattern that I think is perfect for fall. And it is a rather complete set, which is nice, but priced individually from Dansk, the cornucopia pattern made in Portugal. That could be great for Thanksgiving as well. Pair it with white dishes to stretch it. Even rimmed soups. And now we have some English influence with the forget-me-nots. Interesting that they are also priced individually. A beautiful backstamp, Tuscan, fine English bone china. That would make a great pendant, even just the backstamp. $25 for that teapot.
The Tuscan China Company was started in 1878 by R.H. Plant. He came from a family of potters dating back to 1775. This line was later sold to Wedgwood and sadly is no longer made. A popular pattern you may recognize is Dewberry Rose and Sunshine, which has a pink glaze. They produced 30,000 designs.
They also have some unusual pieces you don't find in the average tea set, including a cheese dome. That could also be used as a butter dish. Priced at $30 for 2 pieces. Of course, you have an extra plate. You don't have to pair those two together. An unusual find that most people would probably pass up, but this actually gives me some ideas, and I'll tell you more about what I've done with this before.
An $8 Pet-a-Point find that may not be valuable to most people. The frame is a bit damaged, but to me, this is a real find. I had custom Christmas stockings made for my daughters when they were younger, and we used this motif, and the Pet-a-Point is extra special. And I will save this for maybe a future grandchild. There are many ways that you can take this and create something custom and fabulous.
If you take a look at a previous holiday episode on the channel, you might just see those Christmas stockings. Quite the statement piece with this vase that also has some chinoiserie influences, priced at $125. Beautiful colors. Japanese plates. I see so many motifs that would create a great story. You can include that in an entry table at $5, even make jewelry out of it. And a chocolate pot. I love those colors. We're missing the cups, but you could certainly use that without. Priced at $16. I don't see a backstamp. Could be hand painted. It's never too early to shop for Christmas, and new in a box is a good idea. The Spode Christmas tree pattern. I'm so excited. This will make a great gift.
Christmas is always in season, especially when you can find something brand new in a box, great for gifting, priced at $12. This is a tea for one. You've got the integrated teacup for hot chocolate, of course, as well. And wow, what a deal on this Spode Christmas pattern. This would be a delightful afternoon treat or a great way to start the day.
Cookie jars are always a good idea, especially for $8. Fill it with some Christmas cookies, bring it to your neighbor, and they will be delighted. Ray Dunn. And a nod to Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, where I am headed as soon as I get back home from Germany. They did have a Christmas and the summer sale, and that's why we've got quite a few items here in the seasonal department. And I think it's an advantage to shop in the summertime for Christmas because most people are not in the spirit, and you might get some really unique items, and it saves you time during the hustle and bustle of the holidays. And they also have some vintage and handmade items, including some ornaments here that look to be mid-century. I probably should have bought these. $3.50 for 3 ornaments. Use them as gift tags and add-ons to embellish your gifts. And even some sugared fruit that could go on a kitchen tree for $6.50, including a pickle that is actually not a German tradition, as most people believe. And how about a baby grand piano? Stark is the brand, priced at $1,500 from 1935. I like to show some furniture pieces. I know as I've met many of you at the Houston Resale Guide launch, you did ask for me to include some more. And I wanted to highlight this area, a vintage buffet. So many possibilities here. I can even see this in an entryway. And of course, great storage. For $1,500, a 4-panel screen. And that could be a nice room separator. Many ways you could use this. It could even go behind a couch. Could get creative. It could certainly be purposeful. I can't get over the price of these chairs. That just seems too good to be true. I would not wait for the half-price sale on these. And I feel like Goldilocks. I'm going to have to try them out.
Some great furniture options here, including his and hers mahogany chairs. Priced at $75 each, these are sure to sell in their half-price sale. You will notice they are different sizes. These are fantastic pieces, and with that neutral upholstery, they will go in any room of your house.
These really are versatile. And here we go. I've got to show you that they actually are a different size. It may be hard to get that perspective. Always great deals at MAM.
This Victorian buffet is a fabulous piece. That wood carving integrated mirror and great storage underneath. This would go well in a breakfast room, dining room, or even a bedroom. It's an entryway. It is definitely a multi-purpose piece, priced at $450 and is sure to sell at the half-price sale, an even better deal. So glad you joined me today for MAM Resale. I picked up a couple of treasures, including this Lenox holiday server. Perfect for Christmas entertaining. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with charity resale shopping.